Hello everyone, today we're going to be doing Britain 6.7. As per usual, I think I'm going to try to stick to this ridge line over by A and try to give A some cover, and everywhere between A and B cover. As soon as it finishes loading me in. Gonna start with Centurion Mark III, because everything considered, it's a pretty decent tank. The British at 6.7 have a pretty good advantage with their stabilizers. I'm thinking my Centurion might be stock, because I don't see any fire extinguishers on it, so basically I'm going to try not to get shot by anything. I'm expecting a lot of enemies to be on the ridgeline as well, although there have been a few times where I have only encountered like one, maybe two, and very rarely even sometimes no enemies on the ridgeline, which let me push pretty much up to their spawn and cover their entire line of reinforcements to the point. But I'm not really expecting that to happen, because that's just too rare an occurrence. It's a pretty nice looking tank. Nicer looking than that Type 61, at least in my opinion. Especially with that big and tall cupola. I mean, sure, this one's big and tall too by cupola standards, but not as big as that one. The guy in A has to be pretty lucky to have gotten there without getting stopped and then killed. This guy's hit, so gonna have to be on the lookout. Could just be somebody from down the... Never mind. It's that guy right there. Whatever it may be. You won't be needing that cannon barrel, will ya? Pretty sure that was an M48A2GA2. I'm not going to push him because I don't know if I'd be able to get to him in time to actually kill him before he finishes repairing. That's an AMX-30. I'm gonna try marking them. Alright, that gives me the advantage. And that completely took it away, because I got too hungry for that kill. Fantastic. And I was wrong as to what tank I shot, because there's obviously two of those guys there. Yeah, looks like I haven't really worked on either, well, not any of these three tanks. I could give this one a try over here. Yeah, let's go for it. Yeah, at this battle rating, pretty much anything you hit with this Hesh is going to die pretty much instantly. Most of the time. Not all the time. I've had a few rare cases where they do survive but are absolutely crippled. But most of the time it's pretty reliable for one-shot kills. Wrong thing. Yeah, it looks like we have fairly similar losses on each of our sides. Don't know if I actually want to go and attack the C point, but I could set up an ambush and see if they want to rush our spawn. Although I wouldn't see why they'd want to do that. And I lost my teammate that was up here, so I might have to be more worried about that. Although the enemy that killed him could have been a ways out. But that marker right there indicates that he was actually quite close. I'm going to see if perhaps I can flank him. And hopefully whoever was on C is going towards B now rather than our spawn, so that should help me a little bit, unless they decide to stay there now since they're capturing B, unless that's the guy who was capturing C, which would be best case scenario for me. So far, I think I'm in the clear, hopefully. I mean, I could just sit and wait here for somebody. Oh, where's the fun in that? Certainly sounds like something's close. Just artillery. German KV-2 on sea. I don't really want to go into sea with this because the turret is not 360-degree rotatable. So I'd rather go towards B where I can make more use of the open ground. Let's see what the range is on that bunker. 500. Alright, so if I see somebody out there, I know to aim around the 400 mark. Roughly. Kind of like... I'd probably go with this and aim for center mass. This is an incredibly uneventful game so far. Could always pick up pace a bit. Gonna follow this Carnarvon for a while. Carnarvon, however it's pronunciated. Okay, it's just a smokestack on a house. M40, ooh! That was a nice shot by the Carnarvon. I think I'm gonna go around right and head kinda towards C and see how well that works out for me. Because I don't really want to fight against any of those French auto-loading tanks that seem to be headed towards B right now and are probably sitting on A. So I'd much rather take my chances against the German KV-2 over here. In all likelihood, the German KV-2 is probably going to kill me since it has the defensive advantage here, and if he's stationary, he will most certainly hear me entering the area. Whereas I will not hear him. So, I don't have that going for me. Screw it, I'm going to go around the open side to see. It's definitely a lot riskier, and he probably won't expect it as much if I can pull it off, which there's of course no guarantee that I will. And he is obviously on the northern side of C if he had a line of sight on the Centurion Mark III he just killed. So if I can, I'm going to try to avoid C and just find the German KV-2 and eliminate him before moving towards C. And hopefully that'll work out for me. Because if not, well, I guess I could always spawn in another tank, so it's not too big of a deal. The issue seems to be we're losing men faster than they are, marginally. Is that what I think it is? No, it's just a truck, okay. At a quick glance, I thought it could have been the rear end of a tank. Oh, I hate planes. That blows. And I'm dead. Yep. Fantastic. Yeah, I'm gonna choose something that won't be so easy to kill from the air. Well, relatively speaking, because pretty much all these British tanks have very weak engine decks, so planes will be able to shoot straight through that and set me on fire. And since I don't have extinguishers or parts for this, I will be quite literally toast if that happens. Alright, looks like the M48 on C has it locked down pretty good, so I'm going to go ahead towards B. I have not been having a good match today. Not seeing anybody on B yet. Because even though these British tanks have stabilizers, it only really makes a difference if you see your enemy first. And these British tanks aren't exactly known for their heavy armor. Alright. Finally got a kill. Now I can move in and help neutralize B. Not seeing or hearing any enemies as of right now. Hopefully I can get on B and help cap it before they cap it by themselves. I need them cap points. It's looking like it's not gonna happen. Come on, British tanks, why can't you be fast? So close, yet so far. Oh well. Maybe I'll get a cap point next time. I'm tired enough that I'm at the point where every bush I see, every smokestack I see, every hay bale I see, I just think it's a tank. Behind me? Why was he marking behind me? Because he just drove through where he marked and he isn't shooting at anything at all whatsoever. That's a tad bit confusing. Let them take A. As long as we can defend B and C, we'll be able to pull off a victory. It was a poor little T-3485. Oh boy. And there's a PT-76 on C. Phenomenal. I really don't want to fight the PT-76. They also have a stabilizer, and although they have paper-thin armor, their gun is fairly decent, and if they have the heat fin, it doesn't matter what this thing's armor is, it'll basically just tear right through it like it's paper mache. So, best case scenario, I'll be able to get the jump on him. Worst case scenario, he gets the jump on me. Let's see how this plays out. I'm just going to charge straight in there and see what happens. Probably nothing good, but I'm too tired to really care. Oh, fantastic. Maybe I will get that cap point after all. Yeah, at this point, looks like we basically got the cat in the bag on this one. And after saying that, I have no idea where that saying originated, and now I kind of feel like looking it up. Whoops. My finger twitched. Oh, that's hilarious. I think I'll park my big tank booty over here. Come on, neutral steering. You can do it. Or maybe you can't. I got robbed of my cap point. So close. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed the video even though it was a bit more of a boring one. See you guys next time.